Hey guys, Jeremy Turner here, your technical expert concierge, here to bring you another Tech Fix video. So today, in this particular video, we'll be removing two bad hard drives from this Dell Precision M6600. This laptop actually uniquely houses two different hard drives to provide better performance than a single hard drive laptop. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to access the internal components of the laptop. But in order to do that, we're going to have to remove the battery. The battery is what's housing the actual screws that will release this panel to allow us to gain more access to the other components in the laptop. So to get started, we're going to actually take the lever here. We're going to slide it to the right, and it's going to actually pop up the battery compartment, which is here. We're going to move that to the side. This will actually expose two screws that are essential for us to remove the back panel. So the screws that are necessary are this one here on the left and this one here on the right. So we're going to start with the one on the left. We also need to keep in mind the length of each of the screws, because the length of the screws that we will need to remove the other components inside of the laptop are going to be varying in length. So we're just going to put it to the side. We're going to group the very similar screws together. Removing the right one now. Putting that one to the side. Alright, so again, removing these two screws are going to release this back panel. So we're just going to slide directly back. It comes up and it exposes the other components inside of the computer. So of course we have our RAM slots here. We have a wireless controller here. We have a slot for expansion slot for any SATA hard drives. And then we have our two fans here, DVD drive here. But of course the main thing we're going to focus on is the primary hard drive, which is located here underneath this section, and then the secondary hard drive, which is located here. For the sake of ease, we're going to remove the second hard drive first. This little black flap here is actually going to be used to help us remove the hard drive itself. So there are four screws rather that we need to remove to get to this hard drive. So the screw 1, 2, 3, and there should be a fourth one here, but this laptop has been opened before, so it's actually missing a screw. So let's go ahead and remove the other three. Maybe I can find a rogue screw somewhere to go ahead and re-secure that. So again, we're going to keep in mind that the actual length of the screws are going to be different, especially when we're removing the hard drives for these hard drives. Removing the screws for these hard drives rather. So we just remove the first of the three. Number 2. And number 3. This one's a little harder to get through. So it would help if I had a magnetic one. I decided to shoot the video without a magnetic screwdriver. Alright, so again, pull straight out. The hard drive, both hard drive will come in a caddy, and this is what houses the hard drive and allows it to be screwed into place on the laptop. So when we're removing, once we're getting to the actual hard drive, we'll need to remove the actual cradle that the hard drive is in, and that'll allow us to use the hard drive deck or cradle here to extract the data from the hard drive. But we'll get to that later. So first hard drive, secondary hard drive has been removed. I'm going to place that to the side. And then now let's go ahead and aim for the primary. So the primary is a little different. The primary hard drive actually slides out. It doesn't come up, it slides out. So we're going to have to remove 4 screws to get it to perform that action. So screw here, and they're all labeled. The ones that are required to be unscrewed are labeled with an H for hard drive. So this one here, 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 and here. So let's start with the one in the upper left-hand corner. Now these are going to be a little tricky. I may have to flip the laptop upside down in order to get these screws out, since they are not coming all the way up, which is fine. We're creative. 3. And 4. All right. So, being creative, we're going to go ahead and flip this laptop over. 4 screws should come out. Remember to keep track of these screws, because these screws, even from the ones from earlier, the second set we removed, are different lengths. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seeing them all being a little longer. Putting these over here, and then so. All right, so the last step would be for us to remove this particular screw over here on the left-hand side, and this is going to allow us to access this lever that is going to catapult the hard drive, the primary hard drive, out through the left side of the laptop. So let's go ahead and remove this one, the last screw here. This one is a shorter screw, and I will place it in a different group, or in a group by itself, because of that. All right, so we're going to use a little force here. We're going to release the laptop hard drive, and it's going to catapult on the left side. So doing as such, the laptop hard drive has now been released. The primary hard drive has been released. Again, just like the secondary hard drive, the primary hard drive also has a cradle as well. So we're going to have to remove this cradle in order to use the actual laptop cradle for the desktop or another computer. We're going to plug this into another computer to extract the data from both of these hard drives. Okay. All right. So that marks the end of this hard drive removal video for, again, the Dell Precision 6600 series. Thank you guys for watching. Find more videos for the little tech items you like on our YouTube page, and of course follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All right. Talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching.